So, in this arena run, I show off the power of the Broken Seagull 1-up strat. I think this is probably one of the more obvious strats that I still haven't actually attempted to do yet, but it kind of shows how broken it is by giving a Seagull 1-up and then just getting like a good tier 6 with a good ability, such as the Octo. And if you happen to get a level 3 Octo, it deals 9 damage to 2 random enemies at the start of the battle before it attacks. And so when you get a 1-up Seagull and it's level 3, you get 3 free 1-ups. So you get 3 free spawns of the Octo, which you can already put a 1-up on to get one more spawn for a total of 4 spawns. And if you just think about the damage, you're dealing 18 damage every time. Then you're going to be dealing well, actually, I don't want to attempt to do the math, so I'll just leave that to the people in the YouTube comments. But then you can also put a tiger behind the Octo to deal even more damage. So you can kind of see how out of control it gets. And I don't know if like this is OP or not, but it kind of feels that way. It feels like this is like, I don't know, unintentional in the game or something, or it just feels like it's too good. But I guess they haven't really nerfed the Seagull, and I don't see it a ton in Arena or in like versus lobbies or anything. So maybe it's actually just like, I don't know, it's either heavily overlooked or it's just not as good as I think it is. But the Seagull also can be used pretty efficiently in the mid game, where you give it melon armor, and then everything you buy in the shop is going to get free melon armor. And just having like 5 units with melon armor is certainly a pretty big advantage. So I don't know, it feels like Seagull's just overall a pretty nasty unit, and it's got a lot of different potential. So you know, you can put a mushroom, you can put peanut on it if you pill walrus. You can put like bell pepper on it. You can put melon, of course. You can put steak. There's just so many different options of putting things on the Seagull, and I feel like, I don't know, it seems like it's got a lot of potential. Okay, as for the actual start of this game, I went with a pug clownfish start with the fish, and you can see here level 2 pug plus 2 and a third fish means that I'm going to get the fish level up, and that's going to give plus 2 to everything. Plus, I have a level 2 clownfish, so that should also give plus 4 to the fish. Overall, just a whole bunch of stats, and also the hawk for some extra damage. So even though this is a 4 squad, I think this is an extremely strong team. I got 4 like 12 tens there, and it was only turn 5, so I think those stats are pretty nasty for that turn. Uh, but I got the Seagull now, and I'm looking for pills so I can get the melon armor, and then everything that I'm going to buy has melon armor. So that is the plan. And I'll be able to like buy a separate hawk that'll get melon armor, and then I can combine, have the hawk at the front with melon. There we go. Alright, looking pretty good. But for this turn, I should probably make sure to actually like melon something that's pretty strong. I could melon the hawk, but then the hawk would be in the second spot, which is a little awkward. I don't know. That still could be useful, but yeah, the clownfish and the pug are just great synergies. Don't even need the jellyfish right now, but I think like I was looking at Pack 3. I mean, there are some people who have been trying to attempt to use Pack 3 in like 1v1s, like Onet and Bard. And I mean, they're both good players, so they can kind of make it work a little bit, even though Pack 3 is supposedly like really bad compared to the other two packs in 1v1s. But yeah, I guess like the best scaling for that is probably clownfish, like pug, jellyfish, that kind of stuff. Things are looking pretty good. I think, yeah, the clownfish just kind of carries us in this mid game. I could take another pug here to get melon. I think I actually should, but I do need to find a pill first. Or I could sell the blobfish. Whoa, okay. That was unexpected. I did not think I would do that, but instead I sell the pug to get level 2 yeah, Seagull. I almost called it a pelican again, and then it gets plus 4. Take a lobster, because lobster's just overall pretty insane. That 14 damage really came in clutch there to kill the camel. Completely ruined that guy's build. Okay. So best tempo for this turn would probably be Shark, but I'm not sure I actually need it because this team is already pretty decent. I guess it's not too strong. Like, its stats are falling off a bit. I've had, like, the same stats for the past 5 turns. But there's a second Lobster, so I'm just planning on fully pivoting. Get everything in the team out of here and replace it all with summons. Get a whole bunch of buffs from Turkey and Lobster. And that should be good enough to kind of win in these, like, semi-late middle rounds. Just gave Honey to a bee. Pretty incredible. Don't want to overlook that. Still winning. Alright, even with double Lobster. So what is the plan here? Turkey is better than Lobster. Technically, it has worse stats. Lobster is a 4-5. Turkey's a 3/4, and since I don't have any summons, I guess it is just a worse Lobster, but I'm sure I'll get some summons eventually. And look for like level 2 Lobster, I guess, here. Perfect, that's exactly what I need. There's +4/+4, plus an early tier 6. It's a Tapir, which, like, it's kind of a weird thing because I feel like if you're going to go Tapir, you probably don't want to go with anything in the back besides a summon unit. So you just want to have, like, a whole bunch of Eagles with, like, 1-ups and Tapirs with 1-ups and, like, a White Tiger, maybe. And that's a pretty solid build using Tapir. But it's pretty situational. Looks like they've got a bit of a summon build. It's actually looking pretty close. Alt level 2 Deer. That actually, yeah, that cost me a loss there. And suddenly I'm on lethal. I still have 5 turns to go. So this is going to be a pretty tricky one to actually be able to pull off here. But you can imagine, I'm not going to lose like the next round. Because, I mean, you can see how long the video is. That would just be anticlimactic. But turn 11 means I unlock tier 6s. So now I am looking for... What am I looking for again? I forgot. I was looking for Octo. That's right. Eagle is like best case for a summon unit, so go ahead and take that. It also gets +4/+6 and +2/+3, and it gets Melon, which, I mean, Melon's actually not super good because I would prefer to have a 1-up, but I decided to sell the Lobster over the Turkey there. That's maybe a bit questionable, but I guess I decided to go with White Tiger Turkey. It might be better to go White Tiger Eagle. It looks like, yeah, okay, I did decide to go White Tiger Eagle. So with only one summon, probably getting triple base stats off of this Eagle is better. It really just depends on the RNG, but most of the time I feel like it's probably going to be better. Let's see what I get. Level 3 Spino. What is the base stats on Spino? I don't even know. But yeah, that's one of those things that doesn't really have any ability. Go ahead and 1-up the Seagull, so now I can get this Octo out here. And it gets a free 1-up. It will also get 1 extra in battle. Plus, it's going to be level 3 because of the White Tiger. So it's beautiful. I don't really need to go for level 3 Eagle. I feel like it'd be more productive just to go for level 2 Tiger. That's more realistic, and that would get me level 3 Eagle. And look at that, a perfect roll. Just able to get Chocolate and White Tiger, plus a Turkey. Turkey's not really necessary. All it's doing is like giving a couple extra stats to the Octo. It's probably going to die in 1 hit anyway, so it's really just dealing like a little bit extra damage. Level 2 Croc kills the Turkey. Luckily, I don't think that really matters. And you can see the power of the 1-up Octo. It's just insane damage. Like, I don't know. Octo, I feel like, might need a nerf. I don't want to, like, overly say to nerf a whole bunch of things in the game because I usually prefer if they just try to buff all the weak stuff. But it seems like they're not really doing that either. They're just kind of leaving the game alone for now until the next expansion pack releases. It seems like, hopefully that's pretty soon. But even though they have some lemons here, you would think that would be enough, but not really. I mean, the Eagle carry with the Summon of a Boar, that certainly helped out quite a bit. I don't know if I would have won without that. But yeah, the way to counter this, I suppose, 50-50 with Lemon. Then you only take like 5 damage from the level 3 Octo, but that's still a pretty significant amount. I imagine like 4 50-50s or 5 50-50s with Lemon would be able to beat it. Was just hard rolling for Tiger there. I did eventually get it, which was very nice, and I have level 2 White Tiger, so it instantly will become level 3. Looks like a pretty strong team with some Melon and good stats, but you could see the absurdity of just the Eagle. Oh my god. And then it spawns a level 3 Tapir, which didn't really end up mattering, so a little bit close there. But I don't even have level 3 Seagull. I have a level 2 Seagull, so I'm missing out on an entire spawn, an entire 8 damage. Plus, unfortunately, the 1-up gets wasted here in the shop, so it's only going to have 1 in the battle. But luckily, I think, well, actually, we'll see what happens. But here's the perfect build. This is exactly what I was going for, and you can see the massive amount of damage. Tiger Octo dealing 36 damage here every time it shoots, and every time it kills something, it shoots again. That maybe should be how it's nerfed. When it kills something, it doesn't get to shoot again, because you just get way too many triggers off. But yeah, that's the Tiger Octo. Not even level 3 Seagull, but it's kind of broken. And yeah, it's also, I don't know how I feel about it. But yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.